never do shit, never do shit that. Never do shit. In a circle, usually come from your inner circle, or lack thereof, and I don't know who I can trust. When you send a text, I get so excited. Yeah, got a new flex, and I think I like it. Ooh, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm filming something a little bit different to what I normally do, even on myself. It's just a nice blue smoky eye. I thought I'd add a pop of color. So it's very easy, it's really not that difficult. It didn't take me that long. If you'd like to see how I achieved this look, then keep on watching. Okay, so I've started on a clean face, I've primed my face, and I've kind of done half my face, so I've done one eye. So I'm starting off with this burnt orange from my Modern Renaissance palette and just putting that in my crease area. Okay, next up I'm taking my two pigments from NYX. I'm going to be using two different shades of blue. They're pigment 5 and pigment 8. One is a bit more purple while one is blue, so the lighter shade I'm putting underneath to act as an eyeliner because it's quite hard to blend pigments, you lose the color. So I'm just using, not an eyeliner, sorry, as an eyeshadow base. So I'm just using that first color all over my lid just to give the base of the blue, and then I'm going to go over it with the darker shade of blue like I did on my other eye. Do you see what I mean by losing pigmentation? It's gone all gray. So this is now the second blue color that's a little bit darker. Okay, so you need to be kind of careful with this, and like with pigments, you need to literally place them where you want them to be, because if you move them around too much, it just looks a bit messy. So you have to use a small brush to be very careful. And then now I'm just kind of blending out the corners back with that burnt orange and like a reddy color, because I want it to blend into a sort of orangey red. So I'm just using this Real Gar from my Modern Renaissance palette again to give me that orangey effect on the top that I want. So yeah, at this point I'm just going back in with a fluffy blending brush just to make sure I don't have any harsh lines and that everything just kind of looks put together. I know the colors seem a bit funny now, but when you put your lashes and your liner on and everything, it looks good. So yeah, clean up all the eyeshadow that fell off and time for face. I've gone ahead and put my lashes on and my liner on off camera. It was just easier for me, and I guess that's pretty standard around the world. So I didn't bother filming that, and I don't know what lashes I use, but I will put them down below. My foundation is the NARS All Day Luminous Silk Foundation in the color Syracuse, and I just dot this around my face and blend with my Real Techniques sponge, a damp one. I've recently started color correcting because I find that in pictures my concealer has a bit of a shadow. I don't know why. So this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color corrector orange shade. It's a bit red, but if you use just the right amount and you blend it in, it should be fine. Next, I'm taking my NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I'm going to be using two colors. I start off with the color Biscuit because it's a little bit more red, and then I go on top with the color Ginger. I'm just one of those people that you have to mix colors to get my shade. I don't know why. It's just the bane of my existence, but it's just what I have to do. So I use Biscuit first and kind of use that as a concealer, and I just do a few dots of Ginger just to brighten it up and give me a bit of a highlight. I don't know if everyone knows this, but I feel like everyone should know this. Blend with a damp beauty blender or a damp sponge. Like, don't use it when it's dry. You end up just looking trash. So, damp beauty blender, guys. For contour, I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick in the color Coconut. This is just, it's a bit dark for me sometimes, but I have something else that I use. But today I was going all out. I had my glam eye makeup, so I figured, you know, why not contour for the gods? And to anyone wondering why I've just put a little bit of concealer underneath my lip, I don't like the shape of my lips. I know that's weird. I just really don't. And so putting the highlight on the top and the concealer on the bottom kind of makes my lips look like they're a little bit bigger and more voluptuous, and they just give it a bit of a shadow on the bottom. So that's why I do that. To set my my contour, I'm going in with this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in the medium dark contour powder, and it smells like chocolate, you guys. It actually smells like chocolate, and it's just the right shade of brown. It's not too orangey, it's actually brown, so it just works as a really, really good contour. It comes in 3 different shades, but this is the medium dark. Rookie error doing my hair and my edges before I did my contour, because now I have to actually go in with the contour to blend it, so don't make that mistake, guys. Like, this last product goes without introduction. It's just the Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and I just use that underneath my eyes and kind of everywhere that I don't have contour. I am not one to bake. I just think it makes under my eyes look cakey, so I'm quite light-handed with it as well. I just kind of literally only use it to set and just very light, you know, quick brush over, just so my makeup stays in place, and lol. So if you do decide to contour under your lip like me, please make sure you check, because this is not the first time I've forgotten. For my nose contour, I'm going in with this True Blend True Stick. It's also a foundation stick, but it's a slightly lighter color than what I use to contour the rest of my face. And I use this to contour my face like for everyday makeup, but I always use it to contour my nose. This brush, you guys, I got it from, it's part of the Artiste, one of the Artiste brushes from one of the Chrome collections. I did my full face using all the brushes before, and I'll have the link to that video down below, but it literally blends out my nose contour. It's the right width. Is it width? Yeah, it's the right width to blend my nose contour without smudging it out too much, and I just love it. I will never throw this brush away, and it's the perfect nose contour brush. Next I'm going in with the Becca Skin Perfecting Highlight. It's kind of like a highlight, but not really. It's more of a bronzer, but with shimmer. It's in the color Topaz, and I just kind of put this over my bronzer to make it a bit more pronounced and give my cheek that like elevated glow. I don't know how to explain it, but this product just works. And then I'm going in with this Sephora Golden Hour in the second shade. This is my new favorite highlighter. It's just so finely milled and it really, really works. And every picture I've taken, A1. This is another Becca highlight. It's the same product as the Topaz, but this is just the mini version and in the color Opal. It's more of a champagne-y kind of color, and I literally only put this on the two highest points of my face, so right by my cheeks. I don't really use it as a full highlight and on the tip of my nose because it's just really, really, really highlighty. For my lips, I'm using the MAC Studio lip liner in the color Espresso, and then I'm going over that with the Dior Lip Plumping lip gloss in the color Mirrored. This is one of my favorite lip glosses right now of all time.